What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sistas. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sisters fans. Sheesh. It's like every time I think I'm done, somebody sends me another video request. This video, who the hell was Gary's first wife? Well, to be honest, guys, we don't have a lot of clues or anything. All we know is what that FBI agent told Andy before the episode closed and Andy was forced to walk back to, well, where the hell is she going? I mean, if her apartment and money and phone and everything else is owned by the government, where's she going to go? I don't know. But in any case, we really don't have a lot to go off here. I know this video, I don't want it to be a disappointment because usually this is the part where I'll do like a 20-minute breakdown like, hey guys, here are the clues and hints as to, who Gary's first wife could have been. We literally did not know he had a first wife until the last 3 minutes of the last episode because we were only under the assumption it was Jasmine. He had been cheating with Andy and apparently other women who Leslie got photographs of, but unfortunately we've only barely got an idea that, oh, Jasmine knew that Gary had been with more than one woman because remember, whenever her and Andy had sat down at the law firm and Leslie was kind of like their moderator, Andy was breaking down how she and Gary met and how the affair started. And she actually interrupted the story by filling in some blanks. It's like, that's the same story he told this one girl, but then said this instead of what you said he told you. So it's like, okay, how many other women had Gary been around with? And when it comes to those particular women, did he try to, I guess you could say, con them the way he apparently conned Andy, leading to them losing all of their money, and then Andy being a lawyer was like the creme de la creme, hopefully the one that can help with the divorce so he wouldn't have to pay Jasmine anything. There are just so many questions that are left unanswered that we don't exactly know, but in any case, all we know is that Gary's been into some shady illegal activity. I mean, but what about the first wife? I mean, was the first wife someone who was a wealthy person as well? Did Gary marry into money, take that woman for all she had and they got a divorce? But here's my question. Given the fact that he needed Andy for apparently nothing more than making sure he can get out of his current marriage with Jasmine due to the fact that they didn't have a prenup so he wouldn't have to pay any money, do you think the first wife was someone who had a prenup so Gary kind of bit the bullet and then got out of that marriage and then got with Jasmine? Because my attitude is, if Gary didn't have a prenup with Jasmine, I don't think that would make a lot of sense if Jasmine wasn't his first wife. Because in some cases, like, oh, me and her are going to be together forever for this, so there's no need for a prenup. Because if, Gary had a prenup with the first wife, okay, let's say Gary didn't have a prenup with whoever he was married to first, and then unfortunately he wasn't able to get out of that marriage without paying anything. I don't think he would get married again without a prenup in the event of something similar happening as well. Because if you look back at season 1, aside from him having an affair, Gary was meant to be the villain. Jasmine was the victim, but then we slowly find out that, whoa. Jasmine is trying to arrange something with Morris to find anything on Gary in order to initiate a divorce. That way, Gary would have to pay big due to the fact that they don't have a prenup. But then on the flip side, oh wait, Gary's been into a lot of illegal activity, so he's going to be potentially behind bars for a while. But that doesn't answer the question of, okay, what about that first wife? What exactly, who was she? Is she someone who we will find out about in season 2? I don't know. There are just so many unanswered questions, but the speculation can begin. I mean, I'm still trying to wrap my head around exactly what we saw during the last few minutes of the Sisters finale. Was this a staged arrest? Was this just a setup? So it's like, oh yeah, we're going to drive Andy out of the town for a couple hours and we're going to stage this arrest with the FBI. That way her account's cleaned out. She doesn't have anything left. So by the time she does manage to get her way back to the city, Gary's going to be long gone. Do you think he did this to his first wife as well? He staged some illegal activity, got arrested, and then the first wife got taken for everything she had? I don't know, because if Jasmine, is the second wife, yet he didn't do a similar thing with her, because they've been married for apparently a while, given the fact that Gary and Jasmine had allegedly started having problems about 3 years ago, because apparently they have been in marriage counseling for 3 years, and then Jasmine started having the affair at Morris about a year ago. Some things just aren't adding up timeline wise. But again, I'm not going to overthink it too much, because, well, once again, I'll say it for like the 20th time in this video, there's a lot we just don't know. So with that being said, if there are any clues or hints that you think might be vital to the who was Gary's first wife, let me know in the comment section below. Also, make sure you follow Crystal Naomi on Instagram, and I will leave a link to her personal Instagram and her She's Hustler Inc. Instagram account as well in the top comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon. Links to my social media are in the description below. Shout out to the patrons, and you can donate to the channel on Cash App or PayPal. But even though we might not get a Sister Season 2 until late 2020 or sometime in 2021, that cliffhanger is going to be on our minds for quite a while.